Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Denison, your billionaire farmer. So in this video today, I want us to look at the key things you need to know before you start any poultry farming business in 2024. And this is a tutorial that you should not miss, and do not skip any part of this video if you are interested and you're serious to make big money in poultry farming business. So all you have to do for me is to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I know you will be blessed. So let's dive into the business of today. Now, number one thing you need to do is to draft a business plan. This is the first thing you need to do: draft a business plan. And this business plan will allow you to check the data. Data don't lie, figures don't lie. You'll be able to see which of the poultry business is more profitable for you. Now, when I talk of poultry business, you should know by now that it includes layers, broilers, and then turkey farming, dog farming, and all the other birds. Poultry include all the birds. So if you want to go into turkey farming, you need a business plan. If you want to go into broilers farming, you need a business plan. If you want to go into layers farming, you need a business plan. A business plan shows you the way to follow. Please do not jump this step. And I'm always available to help you get one of the best business plan drafts. And not just a business plan, but a consultancy that as a beginner you will need. And then the next thing is that raise huge capital. Now, when you have drafted your business plan, I always advise people multiply your capital by 2 and then save half of that capital in your bank account, and then you can start with the order that you have cash at hand. So now let me explain this concept. So let's assume your business plan, you want to go into layers production. You have checked how much it will cost you to get your battery cage, how to buy land, how to build, how much you pay your staff from day 1 to maturity, and you arrive at 5 million naira. Now, don't just assume that is all the capital you need. You need more than that, right? Because there are many emergencies that will come up in poultry business. You don't know how many sickness will come, right? You don't know the disease outbreak that will come on your farm, right? So what you do is that you are going to raise 10 million. Remember, what you need is 5 million based on your business plan and the accurate data that has been done either by me or any other business plan that writes, any other person that writes business plan. So you want to make sure you don't run out of funds when the project is in motion. So you are going to raise 10 million. You are going to save the 10 million naira you have raised, 5 million in the bank. Then 5 million you are going to use it to start the project. So that 5 million is what we fund this project when there's emergency. You don't want to start running around looking for where to raise emergency fund. So capital is one of the key, is the life of any agricultural business. And many agricultural businesses don't survive because it gets to a point where you need funds and the funds is not there. I've managed funds for people. I've owned my own personal fund, and I know what it means that you have a project in motion and you don't have money. Now, one of the most dangerous things, especially when you're doing poultry business, is that your birds can die at any time. For example, now if you lack feed, if you don't give your birds feed for, let's assume, layers for 24 hours, if they survive, they will not lay the average number of eggs or crates they should lay for you. Now, if you delay to give your broilers food, for broilers, maybe in the next 2-3 hours, you come and find everything dead. Now, if you have any infection, let's say Newcastle disease on the farm, and you don't have enough capital saved somewhere, how are you going to do? You'll start running around looking for money, and you will not be able to get. And when you're in emergency, bro, you'll be surprised that you might collect a loan that will kill your farm, right? So you don't have to do that. Make sure you have enough fund, raise huge capital. Don't joke with this. Have enough money. If you need 10 million, that 10 million is not a side work. You have calculated through your business plan. You have seen everything that you need. is 10 million, go and raise 20 million. Then save 10 million. Use 10 million to start your work. And any other challenge you have, you can go and pick from the 10 million you have saved and inject into the business. That is how to run a poultry business. That is how to run agricultural business. And that is how to raise money, to raise capital for agricultural business. So make sure, I want this point to enter your head. Raise huge capital. Set aside enough money. Set aside enough money. You're going to need this money. If you don't have enough money, you'll be stranded and your farm will go down. So let's go to the next thing. The next one is you have to employ what? Feed professionals. Oh my God. You need to stay and learn this one. Why? Because I have been frustrated by farm workers and many other people watching this video. Maybe you, as you're watching, you have also managed a farm or you have your own farm, and you see how frustrating it is to have poultry workers or how to have workers that are not serious with the project. And one of the things I have learned from my own man of God, Apostle Joshua Selman, he will tell you that sincerity is not good enough, or sincerity is not all you need. Sometimes you can be sincerely wrong. I've learned that from Joshua Selman, and I want you to also learn today that you can have your family member who is jobless, and then you go and set up a poultry farm, and then you bring this person to come and manage the farm. The person have no idea of how best should be managed. I'm telling you that it's a recipe for disaster. That farm will crumble. So you don't have to go and look for people, maybe somebody that have never even feed one chicken to come and manage your farm. You can bring such people, but they need to work with an expert, somebody that have worked in a poultry farm for years, somebody that have understood. It's not just somebody that studied poultry science in the university or any higher institution. It is somebody that have done the work. So if you have somebody who have studied poultry science in the university, and the person have also worked on the farm for years, and the person have experience on how to manage birds, that is the right people you should employ. Now, one thing is that they are going to cost you money. An expert will not charge you 1,000, or an expert will not charge you $200 or $500 to work for you per month. But it's better for you to pay $1,000 to a professional and an expert who can manage your farm than to pay $20 to 10 people who have never managed a farm before to handle your project. If you do that, it's because you hate your capital. So if, for example, you have 3,000 birds, all you have to do is get an expert in that field, somebody who have managed birds for many years, and then attach that person to people who are just starting or people who have low experience. They will learn from the professionals and also grow up. So you have to invest that money. Remember, in a business plan, the salary of all the workers is also listed there, because you need to know that your workers' salary is part of the capital. You have to draft that out. Not that when you start looking, okay, who should I employ? How much should I pay? No. You have known that, okay, you are employing a farm attendant, or let's say 3 farm attendant. One is an expert, then the 2 are beginners. So the one that is an expert is going to be any $200 per month. Then the other 2 who are just beginners are going to be any $50 per month. So it means that in a month you have $300 salary to be paid. So you multiply that by 12, keep that money aside, and pay them diligently so that they will give result. An expert brings results. A field expert brings result. So always get the best hand to manage your poultry business. If you're the best person, you can also get someone to be able to assist you. So these are the key things that you need to know if you're just starting a poultry farm. Don't start though. If you don't follow this step, get a business plan. Don't jump that step. Don't say my own is just 20 birds. I don't need a business plan. Okay, you'll be frustrated. Don't say, see, I always tell people, if you're going to start with 300 birds, you need a business plan. If you're doing 1 carton, maybe you just do it. But if you're going to do 200 birds, and for layers, is very, very important, you should get it. A business plan will also help you to be able to do big or grow big in future, and it will help you to raise money. Somebody might come to your friend and say, okay, I want to invest in your business, give me a business plan. It shouldn't take you 30 minutes or 30 seconds. Just forward it to the person. Then you need to raise huge capital, employ professionals only. Amateurs can come in to learn. So thank you for staying connected to this video. I remain Denison, your billionaire farmer, and poultry business has been my best business since I've started my agricultural journey, and I'll be sharing with you most of the tips that you will not find anywhere else but on this channel. So all you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and if you have questions concerning poultry or any agricultural business, ask in the comment section and I will respond. Thank you. Remain blessed.